MCs by MCs!
What's good, everybody in the building? Make some noise! Guess what I'm talking about? Y'all already saw the first two battles. You already know what's going on. You know what you're about to get into. We're about to get into this third battle between two of our dopest Olympia MCs. One that's been away for a while, one that's been cooking and getting better by every match. I'm gonna let my battler to the left introduce himself in a second, but first I'm gonna shout out our sponsors, Burn & Burn Solutions, Westro Spec, and Dirt Mouth Clothing. They represent for 4 MCs by MCs, and you're looking at the fourth quarter. So without further ado, we're gonna get into the battle on my left. Introduce yourself, fam.
Famous Animal Planet, 4 MCs by MCs, y'all.
What's up, man? It's your boy BP the Vlogger, 4 MCs by MCs! And I got my guy, man. Hey, let's introduce the battler to your right.
Yo, it's your boy Wills, everybody's favorite cripple, 4 MCs
by MCs!
And welcome back, my brother, to the 4 MCs by MC stage. Battle and introduce yourself.
Bro, y'all know what it is. It's 4 MC bullying this motherfucker. Fuck famous, nigga, let's get it!
Alright, so let's get into this coin toss. You calling it? Yeah. Alright, what we got? What we got? You got the coin on?
Keep the coin on deck.
How you lose the coin? You spin it?
Y'all want to keep turning
Alright, we got a coin. What are we talking about? Call it now. Tails. Alright, he said tails, and it is heads.
I need to be more prepared.
So, Steez, what's going on? Alright, it's all famous.
Let's go, baby.
I thought I got all the food though.
Let's get it. Alright, so let's get it popping. Round one, famous. It's on you. Let's go, boy.
Let's kick it off with some punches. Like I run tie ball, so if you don't fit in this, then I'm gonna let the metal kick. Like I stubbed my toe, stiff body. And I feel for you, cause ain't nothing make a star blue like his sun that's cold. Fun fact though, last event, you told me ain't nobody out here motivate you. So as far as battles go, you are not interested. That same night you stayed up late watching me and script presents like a Christmas list. Long story short, he was asking for this battle the same day that battle dropped. Yo, what a fucking coincidence. What that tells me is that what I dish out, gonna leave them scrubbed when I'm done with the mill. I move pins like I won an appeal. These artists go back home and start gunning for real. They're like, shit, if I battle Famous and Oli, that gonna bring me back to the front of the bill. Psych! That gonna bring me back to the front of the bill. Psych, shut up and chill. That's a freezer door. Now I'm picking on you like your homie's tweaker sores. Yeah. And if you don't like the way I'm testing you, boy, we can take this outside like the teacher's board. What, you barely able to drink? Well, I got 30 for this 2-1, but who's keeping score? You just got out? Well, I believe in more. But I got people that are locked right now, and they'd have you looking for your car like when you leave the store. Come on. Man, y'all need to feed them more. You want to know why I'm hard to copy? Why? Because I got more content in my rounds than a CD store. Meanwhile, my faith in you needs restored. When I hear your pen, it leaves me bored. So you either gonna have to start scheming more, or you're gonna have to come up with some shit that we ain't never seen before, or this about to be a clear body. And you gonna spell it out for him on a Ouija board. But you had all the time in the world to write. So do your job and lay me out like a retired ox hide, but we all know you can't. Cause you're still rusty. That's iron oxide. The racer, the racer, move quick. Call it my Mach 5. After this, you're gonna be one of my biggest fans. I'm gonna be in your top 5, so let's make this, I'm gonna be in your top 5, so let's make this a classic. But if you get close to the edge, then I'm a rock slide. Your face wrinkle up, potato on the barrel. That starch gonna leave you stiff with the iron's hot side. And fuck your roll call. Go ahead, say it again. It ain't what it's been when half your roll call is our mutual friends. Facts. Facts. And you fucking suck.
Is that it?
Roll call, niggas! There you go. It's 4MC Bully. And I'm back at it. The asthmatic, spasmatic, rap addict. Every time I step on stage, no white boy, but shit gets drastic. When I let these verbal bullets fly, you will swear I got twin ratchets that's gonna leave this house full. No Bob Saget. Wait till y'all catch that? I said twin ratchets, house full house, nigga. Bob Saget. I'll be doing classics. And they want that old Steez that slap your mama in the face, then tickle her below the waist. That disrespectful shit. I'm here to bring the pain. That's gonna make him want to change his name. Like Kunta Kinte whips, fuck it. I'm about to catch a body. And y'all ain't gonna even enjoy it like when you in a loose ass clip. So keep talking and this gonna be a scene from Pornhub because you gonna catch these knuckles go between some loose ass lips.
Nasty.
I create weapons with my words. I'm a rap blacksmith. Off stage, I might even come off as passive, but on stage, I'm known to kill MCs and pass fits. What the connect? He doing a backflip. I leave him a crack ribs. It will be a KO. This might be your pillow on this stage, be your mattress. See, after bars like that, he don't want those problems. He don't want that drama. The king has returned. Trying to beat me is like trying to beat Black Panther when he's in Wakanda. Your new nickname, Napoleon Dynamite. Cause he gonna feel that spit when I raise that llama. And you go bring back up. I'm talking the whole Forsaken posse. Every single one of y'all get fucked up for cheap. These bars are Carlos Rossi. Once you hear that click,
Oh, shit.
Yo.
once you hear that click, click, Zach wish he was never famous again. I'm the paparazzi.
Okay.
It was one bill for his kills. That's what the Cosby. Where's your bitch? I call her Pudding, she call me Pop. Does that make you mad? Well, don't forget I've been behind bars for putting hands on bodies. Wait, I know that went over heads. I said one bill for his kill. That's what the Cosby, Bill Cosby, putting pops behind bars for putting hands on bodies. These bars show you ain't as hard as you think. You 4MC 6'9" Tekashi.
Let's go. Round 1 is in the books. I'm not gonna lie. That shit got me a little hype right now. That shit got me a little hype right now. Let's go. Round 2, famous is on you. Let's get it.
Hey, hold it down.
You came out of retirement because you ain't know what retire meant. Say you took a step back to get an interview, but ain't been hired yet. With all that frontin', all you do is inspired that. Boy, I'm fired, bet. But you had to wait for this smoke like the lighter's wet. When I take flight with the bird, I'll make a fighter jet. So I ain't worried about the beef like the timer said. Okay. But for real, man, fuck flexing a piece. The deadliest weapon to me is the fact that I'm working on my 2nd degree and I ain't dressed in a gi. And the last time and I ain't dressed in a gi. And the last time I seen you before you went in, it looked like you hadn't slept in a week. Facts. I'm just saying. We're grown now, Kyle. There's levels to this shit. I hope you learned your lesson. That shit gon' stick if you don't watch where you step, and if I don't like the way you move, then I'ma move on a weapon. So later I don't got emotion to throw out your confession. These just some lessons. And if you try to say I got low views, well, I'ma laugh in the cam. You can't take shots at my all-around views when you're just a flash in the pan. Yeah. That was a fucking bar, so right now, they're thinking, talk to this man. But I feel like I'm arguing with my sister. Why? Because he can talk to the hand.
Okay. Okay.
But you supposed to be a disrespectful motherfucker. All right, bet. I got you, nothing off limits. So we can talk about the last time your stock grew. Nah, save that. Instead, let's talk about the fact that I wish it was not true, but I feel like this is some shit that we need to talk through. Because I wish that the last asthma attack you fought through would have dropped you, hopped you, spit on your grave off tops. What's that? That's a funeral cipher impromptu, stomp through.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. it. That was a bar.
That's a funeral cipher impromptu, stomp to. Like I know I'm whooping his ass, but I ain't sure that the message got through. Cause no matter how many bombs I land, I know I won't New Guinea until I pop you. I'll pop you in New Guinea. Come on. And he wanna dance in the streets? Well, I don't think that's something he can step up to. Come on, Andy, dance in the streets, step up to. Man, you don't need to step up to.
Let's go.
I care less who you stepped up to, cause I'm still a step up from a step up from a step up you. And your head look like the worm off of Beetlejuice, bitch. Fuck out of here, boy. Keep it there.
Matt, do we need to move him back a little bit? Hey.
Roll call, nigga!
Hold up. Fuck famous, but y'all already know that.
I like that shit though. I'm not mad at that. Fuck famous.
Zach, you ain't famous. Nigga, you basic. I'ma turn famous to a John Doe.
Carve his body out till his skin flapping on both sides like a poncho.
Everything I spit that come out this mouth so disrespectful make him wanna swing. Like he Chris Paul and I'm Rondo. He swing, I duck, come up with an uppercut to the nostrils, pull out the long nose. When it sneezes bullets, it ain't snot though, but he can still live and rope like Costco. I've been on the block with a biscuit on the side, flipping chickens in the hood like I'm Roscoe, pressing dough, watching it stack like waffles. So I ain't gonna take no disrespect. I ain't gonna leave this stage until he underground like a pothole, buried like a fossil, used up and passed around like dirty pussy in a brothel. Okay. Used up and passed around like dirty pussy in a brothel. And what the fuck is an animal planet? Y'all supposed to be a rhino and a gorilla. When I approach ya, I'm a poacher. I'm a real fucking killer. I'm here to leave another white rapper dead. I'm drugs, he's Mac Miller. Remember when you used to...
Rest in peace, Mac Miller.
Remember when you used to bang only writers? Well, one call, I'll get some real Bloods and Crips on you. All he'll see is red and blue like he was a cop killer. See, y'all think I'm rusty? Well, if I'm rusty, y'all sleeping on me like senior citizens and senior citizens in love seats. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. You musty, you ugly, and the sides of your lips is crusty. No matter how long your shirt and how black you dress, you still come off as a hick from the country. I know it's past Halloween. But I'ma still mask up, smash his head like a pumpkin. Bring the drama, get it popping like families on Thanksgiving functions. I know it's, where's your girl? I call her Kirby. That means suction. I take her home, I tell her to undress. First she starts with her shoes, then her socks, and I said, stop. Are those bunions the size of dumplings? Hold up, and what the fuck is that smell? It smell like Funyuns, but then I thought to myself, I'm only trying to fuck her to make you mad, so I told her put on them socks, we can still do something. But all jokes aside, fuck an animal planet, he's an insect, I'm here to stomp him out while I spit pesticides. You ain't down to ride.
So everybody talking about me and Kyle having history. Let me tell y'all a little story. A long time ago, me and Kyle had an issue that needed resolved. Then one day I seen Kyle with like 30 people. I knew shit was about to go wrong. He approached me, so I approached him. Shit, our hands were drawn, half posted up. When out of nowhere, two of his people, Glenn and Cody, rush in and he withdraws. So after I start working Glenn and Cody, the other 20-something saw, then rushed in telling me to leave and go get my squad, so of course I obliged. And left to grab some bros to even the odds. I pulled up with 30 dogs, that's 120 paws. And when I pulled up with the squad, where were you, Steez? When Glenn and his people were getting stomped?
Where were you?
Where were you, Steez? You're gonna bite this nigga patrol? Please, you act like Glenn was alone. Him and two others got beat up by 3 of us. The rest of my people just stood there getting stoned. Then after that, we told Glenn if he boxed our homegirl Katie, then he could go home. Tell me why this grown-ass man ran before the fight like Sylvester Stallone. Hey, on my mom, Scripps saw the shit. Now, fast forward some years. We both been doing battles, among a lot of shit. Man, every time I see you, you just dap me up on some politics, so I'm thinking, fuck it, I already won, plus I'm on my college shit, but tell me why you acting like we got all this history when before battle rap you ain't never once even fucking acknowledged it. But I get it. I beat up your homie. Shame on me. I get it. I beat up your homie. Shame on me. But then I beat up 2 of your homies. That's shame on you. Hold up. And didn't it all spark off? And didn't it all spark off over our beef? Doesn't that kind of put the blame on you? Yeah. Hold up. I can fix this. I can fix this. How about I beat up a couple more of your homies, give you some deja vu? I grew up around a lot of bikers like that. Turn up. I grew up around a lot of biker types smelling like bourbon and leather. I could have followed, but instead I swerved the endeavor. I'd rather build up my community and write some words that are clever while you're out here thinking you're street because you flock with bums. I call it birds of a feather. And I hope you're mad. Because these personals are getting hot, Steez. I guess it's true you can only achieve the right angle if it's 90 degrees. You quit for 3 years over 1 loss and 1 debatable. I guess timing is key. Well, after you retire this time, go get your legal hustle on and find me some fucking weed, boy.
Steez Louise, let's go.
Facts, half that shit was lying. Nigga run his mouth, but I knew you gonna do it. So look, it's the 3rd verse, nigga. And I didn't even know where the fuck to start. Of course I gotta address our past. When I was young, I used to kick it with them skaters. I smoked a lot of weed at that Yaga Park. One day you show up. And the truth is, I ain't like him from the jump. Cause he gave off this persona, he thought he was a drug dealer or some type of hard, but I can tell he ain't ever touch a key like a push to start. I heard you and AKA is getting close. That's cool, cause you got one thing in common. You're both some fucking marks. The only difference, he dressed like Bubba Sparks. And if I do remember correctly, it was one motherfucker, and yes, it was Glenn, and he whooped your ass. Y'all remember that? He whooped your ass. And then you showed up 20 deep after dark and jumped him all by himself. Well, you're right. The only difference now, nigga, we grown. So if you got a problem after this battle and you think you the White Iverson, I'ma leave you damaged once we post Malone. Cause me and you are not the same. He get up here and when he rap, he trying to get that local fame. When I get up here, I do it to relieve the stress and just maintain. In order to beat me, you gotta put in work behind your bars, nigga. This the chain gang. Okay. I'm up here and being authentic. I mean business. He can get a shot for showing up like this is the free clinic. Smoked and put down from one hit like weeds or seeds in it. Man, I'm here to leave you exposed. This my comeback. I shoot 50 in his face and leave. I'm D-Rose. It ain't much. You think he big and bad like Quavo. It ain't shit to take off and take him offset. I don't need none of my Migos. Okay. Oh, you think you hot? Nigga, you not. You broke like Vince Carter when his knee popped. You broke like Vince Carter when his knee popped. I'ma catch him in emergency. I don't give a fuck if it's the triage. When I butt shots, he ain't gonna come see it coming like this the movie Bird Box. Okay. Is it wanted to whack curb shots? Look, life's like a movie, so when we step on stage and our lives collide, that's a double feature. Up here, I'm sure to show you real aggression, nigga. I'm your fucking teacher. I'ma transform into some type of fucking creature. How the fuck am I the one who was balding, but you the one up here telling bald-faced lies? That's alopecia. MT, where you at? Nigga, I heard you #1 now. Well, after this battle, I'm your #1 contender. That make me #2 with a bat. I'm Derek Jeter. Nigga, I came back to kill anybody in my fucking way until I hit the top again. I guess that makes me some type of dreamer. He came here to eat every fucking donut in the spot again. That makes him a Krispy Kremer. How the fuck am you gonna put me up against this obese Viking? He can't even touch his toes, but when he wake up in the morning, he's reaching for cupcakes, ho-hos, cream cheese icing. I'm here to put that real pain in your ear, nigga. I'm Mike Tyson. Right? Yeah.
Let's go.